What if I told you that the story of Venom, The Last Dance, doesn't end with Eddie Brock's sacrifice? What if that ending was just the beginning? Not for Eddie, but for something far bigger, darker, and cosmic. Because according to multiple fan theories and some chilling clues from Marvel's upcoming Avengers, Doomsday, Venom could return, but not as the same anti-hero we know. This time, the return of the symbiote could shake the multiverse itself, and the Avengers might have no idea what's coming. In Venom 3, we saw Eddie and Venom make the ultimate sacrifice to stop the symbiote invasion and prevent the rise of Null, the god of darkness. Venom dives into the acid pit, apparently destroying himself along with the xenophages, saving humanity one last time. But as always with symbiotes, death isn't the end. That post-credit scene changed everything. A fragment of the symbiote survives, tiny, twitching, alive, waiting, and the voice of Null, echoing through the void, declares that the King in Black is awake. That single tease may be the most important bridge between Sony's Venom universe and the Marvel Cinematic Universe's multiverse saga. Now, fast forward to Avengers Doomsday. The movie is rumored to explore collapsing realities and the merging of universes under the manipulation of Doctor Doom. Imagine this. As the multiverse cracks open, strange energy signatures start bleeding between worlds. One of them, the symbiote fragment, the very piece left behind after Venom, The Last Dance. It slips through dimensions, drawn to power, drawn to emotion, drawn to life. And where does it end up? Earth 616, the main MCU timeline. That's when things get wild. The symbiote isn't the same anymore. It's been in contact with Null, the dark god who created all symbiotes. Null isn't just another villain. He's the literal embodiment of darkness that existed before light itself. He doesn't just want to control worlds. He wants to erase creation. So if that surviving fragment carries even a trace of Null's consciousness, it's basically a cosmic infection waiting to spread. Doom, obsessed with ultimate control, might see it as a weapon. And that's how Venom, or rather the idea of Venom, could return in Avengers Doomsday. Picture this. Doom, in his pursuit of power, discovers a black, shapeless entity pulsing with energy from another universe. His curiosity turns to obsession. Using his genius, he tries to harness the symbiote, not realizing it's not just matter, it's alive. The symbiote bonds to one of Doom's soldiers, and then to Doom himself. But Null's influence runs deeper than anyone expects. The symbiote starts spreading, corrupting armor, technology, and even living heroes. That's when the Avengers realize this isn't just Doom's war anymore. It's something much worse. The age of symbiotes begins. Now, here's where Spider-Man fits in. Remember the piece of symbiote left behind in Spider-Man No Way Home? Combine that with the surviving fragment from Venom, The Last Dance, and you have two strands of the same hive mind, both echoing the will of Null. Spider-Man's symbiote could start calling across universes, reawakening Venom's essence. And if Doom's experiments trigger a symbiote surge across realities, Spider-Man could once again come face to face with that black alien suit. But this time, it's not just about temptation or strength, it's about survival. Imagine this visual in Doomsday. The Avengers and X-Men standing on the ruins of a collapsing multiverse when black tendrils begin slithering across the battlefield. Thor's hammer covered in dark ooze. Wolverine's claws dripping with symbiote matter. Iron Man's armor twisting as it tries to resist infection. And in the center of it all, a symbiote form rises, shaped like Venom, but glowing with crimson energy. The voice booms, "Your light has blinded the cosmos. I am the darkness reborn." That's not Eddie Brock anymore. That's Null, using Venom's body as a vessel. This could explain the title Avengers. Doomsday on a deeper level. It's not just Doom bringing destruction. It's the literal day of Doom, the moment when darkness consumes creation. Dr. Doom might even team up with Null at first, thinking he can control him, until he realizes he's unleashed something far beyond mortal comprehension. The Avengers, mutants, and even Spider-Man would have to unite to stop a god born before time. A god who now wears the face of Venom. And if Marvel wants to set up Secret Wars properly, this is the perfect path. Because in the comics, Secret Wars is where Spider-Man first bonds with the black suit, the start of Venom's entire legacy. Bringing Venom back through Doomsday ties the symbiote story directly into the multiverse arc and gives Marvel a way to reintroduce the black suit Spider-Man organically. It's not fan service. It's legacy storytelling. So here's the big takeaway. Venom's sacrifice in The Last Dance wasn't the end. It was the ignition point. The symbiote didn't die, it evolved. And now, with the multiverse tearing itself apart in Avengers, Doomsday, that evolution could cross worlds. Venom might return, not as Eddie's partner, but as a weapon of cosmic darkness, carrying Null's will. The Avengers think they're facing doom, but the real threat might be the god lurking in his shadow. So what do you think, guys? Could Venom really return in Avengers? Doomsday as Null's avatar? Will we finally see Spider-Man don the black suit again? Or could this be the dawn of the King in Black in live action? Drop your theories below and hit that like if you're ready for the symbiote apocalypse.